Good day everyone, this is LAT Reviewer, Specialization Math Major. 50 items question. Welcome to this channel. Disclaimer, no copyright infringement, intended for educational purposes only. Direction, you may get a piece of paper and a pen to answer. A 20 seconds timer is allotted for each question. Make sure to answer all the questions honestly and do not hesitate to finish this video. For you're the next licensed professional teacher. Let's get started. Number 1. What is the most common measure of central tendency? A. Mood, B. Median, C. Mean, D. Range, A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter C, mean. The mean is the most commonly used measure of central tendency as it considers all data points and provides a balanced representation of the data. Number 2. What is the slope of the line passing through the points 2, 5, and 4, 9? A. 2, B. 3, C. 4, D. 5, A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter A, 2. Using the slope formula, we have m is equals to rise over run is equals to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Substitute, we have 9 minus 5 over 4 minus 2 is equals to 4 over 2. 4 divided by 2 is equals to 2. Number 3. What is the distance between the points 1, 3, and 5, 7? A. 4 square root of 2, B. 2 square root of 5, C. 5 square root of 2, D. 4 square root of 5, E. None of the above. The correct answer is letter A, 4 square root of 2. Using the distance formula, we have square root of the quantity x sub 2 minus x sub 1 squared plus quantity of y sub 2 minus y sub 1 squared. Substitute the points. We have square root of quantity 5 minus 1 squared plus quantity of 7 minus 3 squared is equals to square root of 16 plus 16 is equals to square root of 32. And square root of 32 is equals to 4 square root of 2. Number 4. Find the midpoint of the line segment connecting the points 2, negative 3, and 8, 5. A. 5, 1. B. 10, 2. C. 3, 4. D. 5, negative 1. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter A, 5, 1. Using the midpoint formula, we have open bracket for x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2, comma for y, we have y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2. Substitute the points, we have 2 plus 8 over 2 for x, negative 3 plus 5 over 2 for our y is equals to 10 over 2 and 2 over 2. 10 divided by 2 is equals to 5. 2 divided by 2 is equals 1. So our answer, we have 5, 1. Number 5. What is the equation of the line passing through the points 2, 4 with a slope of negative 3? A. Y is equals to negative 3x plus 10. B. Y is equals to negative 3x plus 2. C. Y is equals to 3x minus 2. D. Y is equals to 3x plus 10. E. None of the above. The correct answer is letter A. Y is equals to negative 3x plus 10. Using the points loop form of a line, y minus y sub 1 is equals to m quantity of x minus x sub 1. Substitute the points of 2, 4, and slope negative 3. We have y minus 4 is equals to negative 3 quantity of x minus 2. Transpose, we have y is equals to negative 3x plus 6 plus 4. Simplify the slope-intercept form, we have y is equals to negative 3 plus 10. Number 6. What is the equation of a circle with a center of 3, negative 2, and radius 5? A. Quantity of x minus 3 squared plus quantity of y plus 2 squared is equals to 25. B. Quantity of x plus 3 squared plus quantity of y minus 2 squared is equals to 25. C. Quantity of x minus 3 squared plus quantity of y minus 2 squared is equals to 5. D. Quantity of x plus 3 squared plus quantity of y plus 2 squared is equals to 5. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter A. Quantity of x minus 3 squared plus quantity of y plus 2 squared is equals to 25. Using the standard form of the equation of a circle, we have quantity of x minus h squared plus quantity of y minus k squared is equals to radius squared. Substitute the center, we have 3, negative 2, and radius 5. We have quantity of x minus 3 squared plus quantity of y minus negative 2 squared is equals to 5 squared. Simplify, we have quantity of x minus 3 squared plus quantity of y plus 2 squared is equals to 25. Number 7. What is the vertex of the parabola y is equals to 2x squared minus 4x plus 3? A. Negative 1, 5. B. 1, 1. C. 2, 3. D. 4, negative 5. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter B. 1, 1. Vertex form of a parabola y is equals to E quantity of x minus h squared plus k. Complete the square to get the vertex form. We have y is equals to 2 quantity of x minus 1 squared plus 1. So the vertex is h and k, so we have 1 and 1.
Number 8.
What is the center of the ellipse? Quantity of x plus 2 squared over 9 plus quantity of y minus 3 squared over 16 is equals to 1. A. 2 negative 3. B. Negative 2, 3. C. 2, 3. D. Negative 2, negative 3. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter B, negative 2, 3. Standard form of an ellipse, we have quantity of x minus x squared over a squared plus quantity of y minus k squared over a squared is equals to y. The center is h and k, so we have negative 2, 3. Number 9. Which conic section is represented by the equation x squared plus y squared is equals to 16? A. Ellipse. B. Parabola. C. Hyperbola. D. Circle. A. None of the above. The correct answer is C, circle. The equation x squared plus y squared is equals to r squared. Represent a circle with a radius r. Here is the radius r is equals to 4. Number 10. What is the derivative of the function fx equals to 3x squared minus 2x plus 1? A. 6x squared minus 2x. B. 3x squared minus 2. C. 6x minus 2. D. 6x. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter C, 6x minus 2. Apply the power rule for differentiation. We have the derivative of x squared is equals to n times x raised to the power of n minus 1. Derivative of 3x squared is 6x. Derivative of negative 2x is negative 2. Derivative of 1 is 0. So we have the derivative of fx equals to 3x squared minus 2x plus 1 is 6x minus 2. Number 11. What is the equation of the tangent line to the curve y is equals to x squared at the point 2, 4? A. Y is equals to 2x. B. Y is equals to 4x minus 4. C. Y is equals to 4x plus 4. D. Y is equals to 2x plus 4. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter B. Y is equals to 4x minus 4. Find the slope of the tangent line. We have f prime of x is equals to 2x at x is equals to 2. The slope is prime of 2 equals to 4. Use the point slope form of a line. We have y minus y sub y is equals to m quantity of x minus x sub 1. Substitute the points 2 and 4 and slope 4. So we have y minus 4 is equals to 4 quantity of x minus 2. Simplify to get y is equals to 4x minus 4. Number 12. What is the integral of the function fx equals to 2x plus 1? A. 2x squared plus x plus c. B. X squared plus x plus c. C. X squared plus 2x plus c. D. 2x squared plus 2x plus c. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter B. X squared plus x plus c. Apply the power rule for integration. We have the integral of x raised to the power of n derivative is equals to x raised to the power of quantity n plus 1 over quantity of n plus 1 plus c. Integral of 2x is x squared and integral of 1 is x. So we have x squared plus x plus c. Number 13. What is the definite integral of the function fx equals to x squared from x is 0 to x is 2? A. 4 over 3. B. 8 over 3. C. 16 over 3. D. 32 over 3. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter B, 8 over 3. Find the antiderivative. We have the integral of x raised to the power of n derivative is equals to 3 cubed over 3. Evaluate the finite integral. We have 2 cubed over 3 minus 0 cubed over 3 is equals to 8 over 3. Number 14. What is the sum of the positive divisors of 36? A. 12. B. 18. C. 36. D. 91. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter D, 91. The positive divisor of 36 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18, and 36. Their sum is 91. Number 15. Which of the following statement is not true? A. All fractions are rational numbers. B. Some whole numbers are integers. C. An irrational number is a real number. D. A real number is either a rational number or an irrational number. E. None of the above. The correct answer is letter B. Some whole numbers are integers. All whole numbers are integers. Whole numbers are a subset of integers which include positive numbers, negative numbers, and 0. Number 16. Let P, quantity of x, y, denote the statement xy is greater than 15. Which of the following values of x and y are true? A. 2 and 7. B. Negative 3 and negative 6. C. Negative 3 and 7. D. 2 and negative 7. A. None of the above. answer is letter B, negative 3 and negative 6. The product of negative 3 and negative 6 is 18, which is greater than 15. Number 17. What is the order of the group of units modulo 10? A. 2, B. 4, C. 8, D. 10, A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter B, 4. The group of units modulo n is the set of integer less than n that are comprised to n, with multiplication modulo n as the group operation. For n is 10, the group of units is 1, 3, 7, 9. This group has an order of 4. Number 18. Which of the following Mersenne number is prime? A. Mersenne 1, B. Mersenne 9, C. Mersenne 31, D. Mersenne 37, A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter C, Mersenne 31. Mersenne 31 is a Mersenne prime, meaning it is a prime number of the form 2 raised to the power of p minus 1, where p is a prime number. In this case, p is 31. Number 19. Which of the following statement is not true about irrational numbers? A. Irrational numbers are decimal that have fractional forms. B. Irrational numbers are those roots of radicals that are not perfect. C. Irrational numbers cannot be expressed as quotients of two real numbers. D. Irrational numbers are those decimal that are both non-repeating and non-terminating. A. None of the above. Correct answer is letter A. Irrational numbers are decimals that have fractional forms. By definition, irrational numbers cannot be expressed as a fraction of two integers. 20. What is compound interest? A. Interest calculated only on the initial principal amount. B. Interest calculated on both initial principal and accumulated interest. C. A fixed fee charged for borrowing money. D. The rate of which interest is charged or earned. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter B. Interest calculated on both initial principal and accumulated interest. Compound interest is the interest calculated on the initial principal and accumulated interest from previous periods, leading to exponential growth. Number 21. Shaira wants to save her 10,000 pesos money in the bank, which pays a simple interest rate of 8%. How much money will she have after 2 years? A. 11,600 pesos. B. 11,050 pesos. C. 6,150 pesos. D. 6,250 pesos. A. None of the above. answer is letter A, 11,600 pesos. Using the formula of simple interest, which is simple interest is equals to principal times rate times time, we calculated the interest amount of 1,600 pesos, and for the final amount, we have the principal amount of 10,000 pesos and the interest amount of 1,600 pesos. Therefore, Shaira will have 11,600 pesos after 2 years. Number 22. What is the principal amount? A. The interest earned over a specific period. B. The total amount owed at the end of a loan. C. The initial amount of money borrowed or invested. D. The rate at which interest is charged or earned. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter C, the initial amount of money borrowed or invested. The principal amount is the fundamental sum of money that is borrowed or invested, upon which its interest is calculated. Number 23. John borrowed 45,000 pesos for 2 years and 8 months and paid 3,750 pesos in interest. What was the simple interest? A. 3.12%. B. 3.13%. C. 7.17%. D. 5.19%. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter A, 3.12%. Using the formula of interest rate, we have rate is equals to initial amounts over principal amount times time times 100%. We calculated the interest of 3.12%. Number 24. What is the effective annual interest rate? A. The stated interest rate per year. B. The actual interest rate earned or paid in 1 year considering compounding. C. Interest rate charged on a loan. D. The interest rate earned on an investment. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter B, the actual interest rate earned or paid in 1 year considering compounding. The effective annual interest rate accounts for the impact of compounding, providing a more accurate measure of the true interest rate earned or paid over a year. Number 25. Vince loans an 18,500 pesos at 9% simple interest. How long will it take his to get 6,660 pesos interest? A. 2 years. B. 3 years. C. 4 years. D. 5 years. A. None of the above. The correct answer is letter D, 5 years. Using the formula of time, we have T is equals to initial amount over principal amount times rate, We calculated the time it takes to get the interest set. Therefore, it takes 5 years for Vince to get 6,660 pesos interest.
So good day everyone. My name is Angelica A. Constancio and I will be the one to continue number 26. What is the equivalent of sin squared x plus cos squared x in trigonometric identities? A0, BE, C1, D tan x. Or letter E, none of the above. So the correct answer is letter D, tan x. Because tan x, this is fundamental trigonometric identity known as the Pythagorean identity. It states that for any angle of x, the square of the sin of x plus the square of cosine of x always equals to 1. So let's proceed to number 27. What is the value of sin 30-degree angle in a right angle? A0, B1, C 0.5, or letter D 0.E, or letter eagle, none of the above. So the correct answer is letter E, 0.5, because the sin of 30 degree is a well-known value of trigonometric ratios, which is exactly 0.5. So next, number 28. What quadrant contains the terminal side of the angle 240 degrees? A quadrant 1, B quadrant 2, C quadrant 3, D quadrant 4, or letter E, none of the above. So the correct answer is letter C, quadrant 3, because 240 degrees is between 180 degrees and 270 degrees, which places it in quadrant 3, where both sine and cosine are negative. So let's proceed to number 28. What is the coterminal angle of an angle 520 degree? A 159 degree, B 160 degree, C 520 degree, or letter D negative 160 degree, or letter E, none of the above. So the answer is letter B, 160 degree. You can subtract multiples of 360 degree until we get an angle between 0 degree and 360 degree. In this case, 520 degree minus 360 degree is equals to 160 degree. So next, number 29. Which of the following angles is a coterminal to an angle of negative 170 degree? A 360 degree, B negative 711 degree, C negative 351 degree, or letter D 711 degree, or letter E, none of the above. So the correct answer is letter C, 351 degree. So to find a coterminal angle, we can add or subtract multiples of 360 degree. In this case, adding 360 degree to negative 170 degree gives us a negative 170 plus 360 degree equals 190 degree. However, we need an angle less than 360 degree, so we subtract another 360 degree to 190 degree. Minus 360 degree is equals to 170 degree. Number 30. What is the cofunction of sine 35 degree? A cos 45 degree, B cosine 30 degree, C cosine 55 degree, D cosine 50 degree, or E, none of the above. The correct answer is letter C, cosine 55 degree. Co-function identities related to trigonometric functions of complementary angles where angles that add up to 90 degrees. The co-function of sin or sine is cosine, so the co-function of sine 35 degree is cos, open parenthesis, 90 degree minus 35 degree, close parenthesis, is equals to cos 55 degree. So let's proceed to number 31. What is the sum of interior angles of a triangle? A 180 degree, B 360 degree, C 90 degree, or letter D 270 degree, or E none of the above. So the correct answer is letter A 180 degrees, because the sum of the interior angles of the triangle is always 180 degrees. This is a fundamental property of triangles. Number 32. What is the perimeter of a rectangle with a length of 8 cm and a width of 5 cm? A 13 cm, B 26 cm, C 26 cm, or letter D 40 cm. Or lastly, letter E, none of the above. The correct answer is letter B, 26 cm. The perimeter of a rectangle is calculated by adding up all the sides. In this case, the perimeter is 2 times 8 cm plus 2 times 5 cm is equals to 26 cm. So let's proceed to number 33. What is the area of a circle with a radius of 3 cm? A 8 pi centimeter squared, B 6 pi centimeter squared, C 3 pi centimeter squared, or letter D 9 pi centimeter squared, or letter E none of the above. So the correct answer is letter C 3 pi centimeter squared, because the area of a circle is calculated using the formula of A equals pi r squared, where r is the radius. Plugging in the values, we get A equals pi, open parenthesis, 3 cm, close parenthesis, squared is equals to 9 pi centimeter squared. So let's proceed to number 34. What is the value of a cube with a side length of 4 cm? A 16 cm squared, 16 cm cube. B 32 cm cube. Letter C 64 cm cube. D 128 cm cube. Or letter E none of the above. C 64 cm cube. The value of a cube is calculated by cubing the side length. In this case, the volume is 4 cm times 4 cm times 4 cm is equals to 64 cube. 64 cm cube. So number 34. What is the surface area of a sphere with a radius of 2 cm? A 8 pi centimeter squared, B 12 pi centimeter squared, C 16 pi centimeter squared, D 32 pi centimeter squared, letter E none of the above. So the correct answer is letter C 16 pi centimeter squared, because the surface area of a sphere is calculated using the formula of A is equals to 4 pi r squared, where r is the radius. So in this case, plugging in the values, we get A is equals to 4 pi, open parenthesis, 2 centimeter squared is equals to 16 pi centimeter squared. So, when you get the value, you must be multiplied by 2 digits. So, 4 times 2 squared is equals to 16 pi centimeter squared. Number 35. What is the name of the shape formed by two intersecting lines? A. Triangle. B. Square. C. Pair of intersection lines. Or letter D. Line segment. Or E. None of the above. Correct answer is letter C. Pair of intersecting lines. Two intersecting lines simply form a pair of intersecting lines. So, they do not form a closed shape. So next, number 36. What is the name of the shape formed by three intersecting lines? A. Triangle. B. Square. C. Rectangle. D. Pentagon. Or letter E. None of the above. So the correct answer is letter C. If three lines intersect in such a way that they form a closed shape with three-sided, so they form a triangle. So the correct answer of this question is letter C, rectangular. Next, number 36. What is the name of the shape formed by four intersecting lines? A. Triangle. B. Quadrilateral. C. Pentagon. D. Hexagon. E. None of the above. The correct answer of this question is letter B. In four lines intersect in such a way that they form a closed shape with four sides, they do not form or they form a quadrilateral. Number 37. Which of the following logical connectives is used to represent an? A or B and C implies D not, E none of the above. So the correct answer is letter B because the symbol that is represent the logical and operation which is true only when both operands are true. Next, number 38. What is the negation of the statement all cats are furry? A. Some cats are not furry. B. No cats are furry. C. All cats are not furry. D. Some cats are furry. Or letter E. None of the above. So the correct answer of this is letter A. Because if you say negation of the universal statement all is a particular statement some or not. So the correct answer of this is A. Some cats are not furry. Next, number 39. Given the sets A is equals to open parenthesis 1 and 2 and 3 close and letter B is equals to open parenthesis 2 and 3 and 4 close, what is the union of A and B? A. Open parenthesis 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. B. 2 and 3. C. 1 and 4. D. Empty set. Or letter E. None of the above. So the correct answer of this is letter A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the union of the two sets contains all elements that are in either set or both. Next, number 40. What is the cardinality of the set A and Number 40. What is the cardinality of the set A is equals to A and B and C and D? A2, B3, C4, D5, or letter E, none of the above. So the correct answer of this is letter C, 4. The cardinality of a set is the number of elements in the set. Next, number 41. What is the converse statement? If it rains, then the ground is wet. A. If the ground is wet, then it is rain. B. If it does not rain, then the ground is not wet. C. If the ground is not wet, then it does not rain. D. It rains if and only if the ground is wet. Letter E. None of the above. So, the correct answer is letter A. If the ground is wet, then it rains. Because the converse of a conditional statement, if P, then Q, is if Q, then P. Next, number 42. Which of the following is a valid argument? Form A. Modus ponens, B. Modus tollens, C. Hypothetical syllogism, D. All of the above. Letter E. None of these. The correct answer is letter D. All of the above. Because all of that are valid argument forms, meaning that if the premises are true, then the conclusion may also be true. Next, number 43. The first to discover zero, A. Babylonian, B. Chinese, C. Egyptian, D. Indian, or letter E. None of the above. So the correct answer is letter D. Indian. The concept of zero as both a number and a symbol for an empty place in positional notation were the first developed in ancient Indian. The earliest recorded use of zero in Indian dates back to the 5th century, during the Gupta period. Indian mathematician is often credited with formalizing the use of zero as a numeral and developing rules for arithmetic operations involving zero in his book number 44. There are 3 pens in each cups and 20 cups in each box. What percent of the pens in a box are in each cups? A. 5%, B. 10%, C. 15%, D. 20%, or letter E. None of these. The correct answer is letter A. 5%, because the calculator simply divides the number of pens in a single cup, which is 3 pens, by the total number in the box, which is 60 pens, and then multiplies by 100 to convert into a percentage. So each cup holds 5% of the total pens in the box. Next, number 45. If you round the number to the nearest tenth, you will get 0. If you will round to the nearest hundred, you will get 0.02. If you will round to the nearest thousand, you will get 0.019. What is the greatest such number? A. 0.0189, B. 0.0191, C. 0.0193, D. 0.0194, or letter E. None of these. So the correct answer is letter B. 0.091. The problem describes a number with the following conditions. First, when rounded to the nearest tenth, the result is 0. Second, when you rounded to the nearest hundred, the result is 0.02. The last one is when you rounded to the hundred, nearest thousand, the result is 0.019. Next, number 46. 3.54 is multiplied by 10 to the 5th power. What would be the value? A. 3.054, B. 30.54, C. 305.40, or letter D. 354,000. E. None of these. So the correct answer is letter D. 354,000. So step 1, understand the problem, are asked to multiply 3.54 by 105 or 100,000. This means we need to shift the decimal point 5 places to the right. Step 2. Perform the multiplication starting with 3.54. If we multiply by 100,000, we shift the decimal point 5 places to the right. 3.54 times 105 is equals to 354,000. Number 47. There are two numbers whose sum is 48. One of the numbers is greater by 6. What are the numbers? A. 23 and 24, B. 21 and 27, C. 22 and 26, D. 23 and 24, D. 23, 26, or letter E. None of these. The correct answer is letter B. 21 and 27. So, step 1 is set up the variables. Let the two numbers x and y, where x is the greater number, we are given two pieces of information. The sum of the two numbers is 48. X plus y is equal to 48. This one is equation 1. So the equation 2 is one number is greater than by 6. So x is equals to y plus 6. That is the equation 2. So, step 2, substitute equation 2 into equation 1. From equation 2, we know that x is equals to y plus 6. Now, substitute this into equation 1. So, open parentheses, y plus 6 close plus y is equals to 48. Step 3, simplify and solve for y. Now simplify the equation. 2y plus 6 is equals to 48. The next one is subtract 6 from both sides. 2y is equals to 42. Now, divide both sides by 2. Solve for y. Y is equals to 42 over 2 is equals to 21. Step 4. Solve for x. Now that we know y is equals to 21, substitute this value into equation 2 to find x is equals to 21 plus 6 is equals to 27. So step 5, the conclusion. The two numbers are 21 and 27. Next, number 48. 2 is what percent of 5? A. 25%, B. 38%, C. 40%, D. 35%, or letter E. None of the above. So, the correct answer is letter C. 40%. So, in this case, step 1 is set up the equation. The formula for finding the percentage is equals to part over whole times 100. In this case, first, the part is 2, which is the number we're finding the percentage of. Second, the whole is 5, the number we're comparing it to. So, we substitute these values into the formula. Percentage is equals to 5 over 2 times 100. So, step 2, perform the calculation. First, divide 2 by 5 is equals to 0.4. Now, multiply by 100 to convert the decimal into a percentage. So, 0.4 times 100 is equals to 40%. Step 3, conclusion. Thus, 2 is 40% of 5. Number 49. Which two numbers total the sum of 72, the difference being 12? A. 32 and 40, B. 30 and 42, C. 41 and 31, D. 24 and 48, letter E. None of the above. So the correct answer is letter B. 30 and 42. So step 1, set up the equations. Let the two numbers be x and y, where x is greater than by y, we can express the conditions as x plus y is equal to 72, equation 1, x minus y is equals to 12, which is equation 2. Step 2. Solve the system of equations. We have two equations with the two variables. To solve them, we can add the two equations together. X plus y plus y minus x is equals to 72 plus 12. This simplifies to 2x is equals to 84. Now solve for x. X is equals to 84 divided by 2 is equals to 42. Step 3. Find y. Now that we know x is equals to 42, substitute this value into equation 1, which is 42 plus y is equals to 72. Solve for y. Solve for y. Y is equals to 72 minus 42 is equals to 30. So step 4, conclusion, the two numbers are x is equals to 42 and y is equals to 30. Thus the numbers are 30 and 42, which satisfy both of the sum and the difference conditions. So last number is number 50. Which of the following has the least numerical value? 11 and 12. Letter A, 11 and 12. Letter A, 11 over 12. B, 6 over 8. C, 5 over 7. D, 3 over 4. Or letter E, none of the above. So the correct answer is letter C. To make comparison easier, we can convert each fraction to its decimal equivalent. Convert 11 to 12 is equals to 11 divided by 12 is equals to 0.9167, rounded to 4 decimal places. Convert 3 over 4 is equals to 3 divided by 4 is equals to 0.75. So convert 5 over 7. 5 divided by 7 is equals to 0.7143, rounded to 4 decimal places. Convert 3 over 4, as we already know, 3/4 is equals to 0.75. Compare the decimal values. First, 11 over 12 is equals to 0.9167. The second one is 3/4 is equals to 0.75. The third one is 5 over 7 is equals to 0.7143. The last one is 3/4 is equals to 0.75. From those decimal values, we can see that 0.7143 is less 0.75 is less than to 0.9167. Conclusion, the fraction with the least numerical value is 5 over 7.